Hello, everyone. Well, I'm going to look at the comment for a little minute there. Let me move this. I think we are logged in. So if you can tell me if you can hear me and see me, that's going to be perfect. And we're going to start in about 2 minutes. It's exactly 9:58 on my clock, right at 10 o'clock. That is 9 o'clock Mountain Time. We're going to get started. If you wonder why I always put everything under Mountain Time and I'm Central Time, it's because with the team, Stamping Up is in Utah, and that is Mountain Time. I just want them to have to remember one time zone for anything that revolves Stamping Up. So that's why the main time that anytime I announce like a team meeting or a class or going live or so on, like Facebook and YouTube and everything, I always use Mountain Time. I convert my own time, but I use Mountain Time. So that way it's one time to remember what Stamping Up operate or anything that revolves Stamping Up. That's why I use Mountain Time. I can see you and hear you. Awesome, awesome. I'm looking at the comment there. I'm horrible to see the comment on the spot, but be assured that I got Ollie at the other end. Ollie, she's in Cheyenne, and she's the one that answered all the comments. And if something that she's not sure or don't have the answer, we got a way to communicate with each other during the live, and I will answer it. So, because it's kind of different. I cannot go comment after the live. It's done under each one. I can leave a comment under the video, but not under each one that was done live. And so, okay, it is 10 o'clock. Well, welcome to the mini paper pumpkin box. The mini paper pumpkin box, it is in the annual catalog. So if you turn your page to, I had it and I dropped my catalog just before going live. It's going to take 2 seconds. It is on page 152. And right here, that's the mini paper pumpkin box. So that's the main box that we're using, but we are using another box also in that page, and it's the acetate box. The acetate box going to be used to put the cards, because the mini paper pumpkin, you cannot fit a regular size card in it, but we're doing an emergency card kit. So the bits and pieces for the emergency going to go in the paper pumpkin, mini paper pumpkin box, and then the card itself going to go in the clear box. So it would make a very nice presentation, those two boxes. So I call this class a little bit on steroids. I think most of my class are kind of my big class I call. I tried to shoot for an hour. Well, forget it. I mean, I cannot make it to an hour because I want to show more and more and more. The funny part about this, this was the first one that I did here, and it was with this inside. So it's chocolate and tag. I had done this. I shot the video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this video was 28 minutes, and I had prepped a lot in advance. And I showed the box to Ollie, and she said, that would be the perfect live for December. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I delayed the video, and I'm like, we're going to go live. Well, then after I get that done, I'm like, oh, I can share this, I can share that. So it became this huge class. So Ollie, of course, was just laughing because she always know that when she worked for me on the live, that I say, we're going to try to make it an hour. She just was laughing. So that's why this class started very just chocolate and tag, and then it became a chocolate lover, then it became an emergency card, and so on. I got a lot of stuff prepped. I got a hair in my face that's bugging me there. So we're going to get started. I'm going to flip you down. Before I want to start though, I got a few announcements that ears on me, very, very important. Starting Tuesday, we're having our closeout sale. And I know today I'm going to offer the PDF with this class, So I want to tell you right now, you can alter your order if it's stuff that's going to be in the closeout sale. One thing that I cannot say it loud enough, and oh, I forgot that. Dang it. You know the advent calendar we got that carryover from last year? That's going to be at 50% off, $15. I know I want quite a few of them because they make the best gift. We got, I think, 31 item at 50% off, and I think it's only 3 at 10%. So we got like 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. And this time, the majority of the stuff it's at the 50%. So that's why I want to tell you today. And you can see the list on my blog right now. I put it there last night because I wanted to tell you now. I don't want you to buy something that would be at 50%, but be reassured, like bundles or stamp set. I think we get like maybe 3 stamp set, and it's like the Halloween one or the triangle one at like 30%. So if it's stamp set or stuff from the annual catalog, that's a fair game. That won't be on sale, okay? But you can go on my blog at frenchiestamps.com. It's right there in above, I think, in the video. If it's not there, it's going to be in the next, when I flip my camera there. And you're going to have my blog address. It's frenchiestamps.com. Got it right here. That's my blog address. And at the top where it says shop, let me look. Yeah, it says shop. If you click on shop, it says year-end closeout. It's going to drop a menu. Click on year-end closeout. If you're on a mobile device, that's going to be at the bottom. You don't have like, or you get the little line. Sorry, it's still at the top, but you get 3 little lines there at the top. You get 3 little lines. You click on that. You see the shop, and then that's where you're going to go, okay? So you got it at the top, or it could be at the bottom also. So look for those 3 little lines, click on that, and click the year end. I post everything there. So pretty much the whole catalog of the holidays getting retired. It's a very little selection that are carryover. I mean, very little. Did I say little? So you're going to see everything that I post that I get the retire list also. You can download it there, but I list everything that it's marked down. So that starts Tuesday. So really it's midnight, Monday night, Mountain Time. It's first come, first serve. I know some of the product that I listed gonna sell very, very quick because it's amazing price. Other stuff gonna last longer. It depends what's the big demand. So I wanted to make sure that I told you. The calendar pad, you can order them Tuesday morning. Absolutely. That is, well, let me go get it. 1 minute. I just got it out because I had started it and I'm like, where is it? So do you know why we use this? You guys gonna laugh, okay? This is for my dogs. And we put a treat in every one of them. And it's funny, after they're done breakfast, they go by the Christmas tree and they sit there till they get their treat. Because sometimes I forget about it. And I'm like, why? Oh, they want their treat. So I even use the advent calendar for the dogs. My kids still use their own. Since they were little, my friend Rico got me started on that. I was not doing that when I was back home, but in Florida, when we were stationed in Florida, my friend Rico got me started on that, and the kids were well, Mickey was born in Florida, so they were tiny. And we never stopped after that. It was something that we done every year. So I want to get some extra one because I know I'm going to meet people with kids. I'm going to maybe have grandkids one day, whatever. I want to have some. I give some to all my great niece and my niece and nephew, and they love it. I think last year I want to say I give 12. So pretty much all the little one that I know get one, but for $15, you cannot beat that. You get everything you need. You don't even need a stamp set. You just peel and stick and the numbers and so on. One of my dog ate the number 22. I think it fell or something. So I just shove a dog on it. I didn't have the same number, so I just shove a dog. So I know this one get dark treats in it, so not to put something else in it. Is that funny? So yeah, that's going to be 50% off. Card kits at 30 or 40. It's a lot of great deals. So let me flip down and we're going to get started. That's why I wanted to make sure you know, because with an order of $40 with, let me, oh, that's the wrong one, wrong two. Right here with the 63Y7UXA4, you're going to get the PDF for today, and that's include everything. So, and yes, Demonstrator get their discount on top of the sale, my dear. Absolutely. Yep. So it's a great way. I mean, if you want to save more in your paper crafting, join my team. The minimum, it's 20% extra discount, and you get to choose $125 for now I want to talk to you. You get to choose $125 of product of your choice. And you know the little mini embossing machine, right now as Demonstrator we can order it. So that means that you can join my team and choose that. So you can choose that in your 125. It's $60 and you would have plenty more to choose more. So it's a great bonus to join my team. What is the minimum? It's $300 quarterly, and that's before your discount. So that means it would be 240 a month, you know, after your discount. That's the minimum discount, okay? You can get more than that. So it averaged $80 a month. What happens if you don't meet your quarterly? You just become my customer again. I mean, it's absolutely no string attached. No string attached. So to join my team, go at frenchiestamps.com. Right above, I get a question and answer to there. If you want to read more, feel free to contact me and you can join right there. And if you want that mini embossing machine, you can get it now if you are a demonstrator or by joining my team. Some people ask me, what's the difference between the big and the small one? Here's the small one. It's in the box. I want to unbox it this week. So I didn't even unbox it. But one thing that I know, if you're just going to get one machine, only one machine, I strongly recommend to get the big one. Why am I saying that? It's because that it's most die going to fit in that, but like the big embossing folder don't fit in the mini. So if you can only justify to buy one, I strongly recommend the big one. You can get the big one also to join my team. And plus, when you join my team, not only you pick $125 product and you pay $99, the shipping it's free when you join. Not every order after that. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. But the initial thing that when you join, that's free shipping. So you get, it's right there. You get, you know, $15, not 15. $12.50 free of shipping, because 125 would have been $12.50, and you're getting $25 more of product. Well, $26.99 to $125. It's a sweet deal. Okay, now let's get stamping. Okay, let's go back down. I'm getting used to that flip there. Okay, so the first thing of all that we're going to do, let me share a little bit about what we're going to do here. So this here was the initial box that I did a video and delayed the video, like I said. So it is gift tag. I thought everybody needs gift tag, right? And so I did simple gift tag. I didn't put the to from there. The stamp that I had was a little bit too big, so I figured they can't write, or some of them don't like the to from, and it's just very simple with the punch. So that's going here, and if I don't know if you noticed, but I got all the dividers, so it's not shaking away whatever, it's all divided perfectly. I'm going to share all that. And this year it's a dozen of chocolate nugget. I thought that would be great to make now to give to people when they wrap their Christmas present. They got their gift tag and then they can munch on chocolate. So that was my little thing, and it make a cute box, right? So maybe I'm too light now. Okay, that's better. Now, the second one that after Ollie said that would make a great class, I said, okay, let's crank it up a notch. You know, I like to crank my class up a notch. So this one here, it's for the chocolate lover. So this box, it's all about chocolate. You get 12 nuggets, and you get 6 of the Ghirardelli. I get such a tough time to say that, but the square chocolate. So you get 6 of them. So really, this would be a perfect gift for the bus driver, the teacher, the hairdresser, your favorite clerk at the grocery store, the bank, whatever, post office, your mailman, mailwoman, whatever. I think that would make a very lovely gift. And they are simple to make. So that's another choice. So that's a different... if you notice, see, I got a divider in here also, divider all this. So I'm going to share all those dividers. So it is a class on steroids, my friends. Now, I said, it's kind of late for maybe for Christmas. So why not doing every day? So this one here, it's my emergency card kit. You can do that for Christmas too. So we're going to play with the peony today and the poinsettia. So this here, it's the emergency card gift. So let me share. So you got 6 chocolate and you get the tag for the emergency card kit. Or you can put all tag. You don't have to put chocolate because this section, it's the same on both. See, they fit perfect. So you can put all tag. Absolutely, you can put all tag. This also fit on the cards, okay? So let me share these cards. So you're going to need an acetate box to put the cards. So the emergency card kit, let me move this here. The emergency card kit would be these 2 boxes together here, and we're going to decorate this one, okay? See, you would put that together, and I would tie the bow all together because we're going to have a thing, and I would put my ribbon around that and give that as a presentation with the 2 boxes together. So inside, you're going to fit 6 cards with envelopes. Don't forget to give envelopes when you give cards, right? So they got a plain cards like this, but then they decide what they need. Do they need a happy birthday? Do they need a thank you? Do they need for you? Whatever they need. Then they just take this. They don't even have to have glue. I put the dimensional in the back, so they just have to peel it up and smack it right there. All the grading that I use for my emergency card kit come from 4 Seasons Floral. Where is this stamp set? It is not in the annual catalog. It is not in the holiday catalog. It's in the beginner brochure. And I get the link on my blog if you want to order that. It's 152801. I love that you get pretty much all the season. You get the Christmas, that could be spring, summer, fall, whatever. You can mix them. And you get for you, thank you, happy birthday. So it would cover a lot. One that you can add, maybe use from another stamp set that would be great for the emergency card kit would be thinking of you. Okay? And this is a photopolymer. So now the person that received that could make card, and maybe because this you fit a lot more than 6 tag, maybe you want to give 2 box of card. So see how simple they are, but look how pretty it is with the tag. You can even put some blings on the tag if you want, all done in advance. So when they got it, and here's the tag this way on the long way on top. So you would do all the cards the same. So I'm gonna, just to move some stuff out of my area here, I'm gonna start with how simple this is, the cards for the emergency. And then the first thing after that, we're gonna do the divider there. Okay, let me push that in. Here we go. So yeah, so that's what it's nice about emergency card. Oh, I went on the wrong way. Silly me. Okay, I'm just going to put one here. That's what it's nice. Even myself, I'm going to say I love to keep emergency card at hand, because sometimes at the last minute you need a card and you don't have it. You just grab your greeting and boom, it's done. See how it's a nice presentation, and that's the acetate box. Okay, so let me share with you how to do that card. Okay, so it's 8.5 by 11. And the designer, and then you got, this is gray granite that measure 4 by 5 1/4. And then the designer syrup paper, it's 3/7/8 by 5 1/8. Or you can put 3 3/4 by 5. Whatever works for you. Some people don't like the tiny little border. Or this one, it's 3. It is 5 1/8. 5 1/8 by 3/7/8. Et voila. Then I did a strip of petal pink that go with this paper, and I emboss it, and we're gonna mount that here. I think this go better. No, this way. It doesn't matter, it's just the thing. Here we go. Now we're going to put that on our card. So then, like I said, 6 going to fit in a clear box like this with envelopes. And don't forget, though, to stamp your envelope. So let me grab an envelope for this one. And I carry whatever is inside, I pretty much put on the envelopes. So this one here, let me grab, I know I got it here, I used it this morning. Well, here it is. I think it's the bigger, yes, okay. So let me grab, and this is all the stamp set of the Prize Peony, okay? I don't have that. Well, it's someplace, here it is. Just patient. I was a little bit more prepared than I thought I was prepared. And so what I'm going to do is take my envelope, and it's on the left side, okay? Always stamp your on the left side, then inside, oh, I already stamped it. See? Boom. So that is it to the emergency card kit per se for this. Now for your tag, you're going to take one white. Oops, I got 2 white. Get an extra one, I guess. So you're going to take, this is the everyday label. So I cut 1 in the white, 1 in the gray granite. Oh, I know why. I need 2 whites, just because. And then you're going to stamp, let me bring a scrappy paper here. Let's bring this here, and I'm going to stamp my flower. And I won't re-ink it because it was still plenty of ink. Put that right there. I'm going to use my gray granite. And then I'm going to put one of the greeting. And I'm going to put happy birthday because I know I'm going to be using more happy birthday. I was short on them. I'm going to use my happy birthday. Let me bring this more at the top here. I'm running out of space. That's why I'm going to try to clean some space so we can do our box there. And I'm going to put my happy birthday right here. Voila. And now we will mount this together. So you're going to take the gray granite here and you're going to cut that right in half. Now I'm going to put adhesive in the back of this. So you just put it on the side of it just to have a border and a border at the other end. And then in the back, that's why I got another white. Because if I would put it on the card, I would not put this in the back. But because it's an emergency card kit, I want to cover this in the back. I want it more clean. But if you do it just for yourself, you do not to use the back layer because nobody's going to see that. That is just for a nice presentation in the box. Then you're going to use two-dimensional, keep the backing on it in one side and put that there and boom. If you want to add some bling, I like, again, that's from the Peony, the Elegant Facet Gem. That is in the regular catalog. And then I'm just going to use the little one here. And I'm going to put one there. Just remember, if you put gem on them, you're going to fit less in the box, okay? Because gem going to add some depth to it. But that is it to do your emergency tag. Is that cool or what? Okay, so that is done. So now you know how to do, we're already done with the emergency card kit. Okay, I need to make some space here so I get space to work. Now we're gonna go with the tags. I guess we're gonna do the box at the end so I can, so the tag, if you do for the card they are shorter, okay? Right now, these one here are the one in the box, like to put on a gift. They measure 5.5 by 2. For the box, I would go at 4 3/4. So it's shorter, or maybe 5. 5 would be okay too. I get the link, all the measurement, but if you use it for the emergency card, I would go shorter. Now I got one that it's a double flip. I kind of like my double flip. Where is it? It's right here. It would attach good to like a gift bag or a present, and inside you can write something inside. Right now the ribbon is there, but here, let me remove the ribbon. So here you can put their name, to, from, and inside you can write them a memo. And the points in here, it's stamped with soft suede, stamped once and back. Very simple. So now we're going to do the one with the peony. So we're going to mix match. Then I fold my ribbon in two, pass it through, and around we go. So then you can attach it to a bag, or you can attach it to, let me think. Oops. A bag or a present. Okay, for the designer series paper, so you're going to do more than one tag, I'm sure. One thing that I recommend, it's don't do just one layer of the designer series paper. It's cut friendlier. Here's one for the cards. See, I'm going to put 4 right now. I recommend about 3, but one sometimes don't want to punch good because it don't have enough power, enough thickness. So this is 2-inch wide. You just slide it. Make sure you're straight at the bottom there, and punched it flat on the table. Punch this out. Boom, boom. All done. How simple that was, right? See how you can whip a bunch in no time. So the shorter one, oh, I should have, yeah, it was 5-inch. So for the shorter one, for the card, I should have kept my paper here. Again, what you're going to do is just stamp your flower on it. So I'm going to use Blushing Bright, and not Blushing Bright, I'm sorry, Petal Pink. Stamp off this one and there. So if you want it lighter, you just stamp off. Boom, it's done. So now we're going to mount that on our cardstock. And the circle that you're using, this one, it's, okay, one is 1 3/4, and the other one, it's 2. You cannot have bigger than 2 because your tag is just 2-inch wide, okay? So keep that in mind. And then I'm going to put that right here. Oh, and then the piece for inside the double layer there, let me, here we go. Just add a little bit of the flour. I didn't even re-ink. I add little strip left over. So inside it's gray. I'm going to use the other side. So see, it's going to carry over. So I'm just going to put a strip here. This year I got all different size. I use bits and pieces of leftover of when I cut the paper, okay? So it's all scrap that I use. Put that in the back, so you don't even have to cut it in two. You can do, if you get quite a bit, you can do the whole length with the adhesive. You just bring it in on. I want just a little bit of the white show at the top and the bottom. Put it there, turn it backwards, and cut. Et voila. Was that simple? And this is going to go in the double take here. So would that be awesome to give like to a bride-to-be? Oh, I wanted to use the other side. See? Well, not too late. Let me, I don't like that. So see, I'm going to do the whole strip. Who said I cannot fix my boo-boo? And put it at the top here. Because I want it to carry over the front to the inside. I think that it's just look, I don't know, more finish and so on. And I'm going to put that over here. Even if I see a little bit of the other one, that's okay. Here we go. Now we're going to toss this one in the trash. Now we're going to put that right here. See how more lovely it is? So now for like the bride-to-be, she can give that to her bridesmaid, bride party, whatever, and write something. And then I won't put no, nothing at the top here because I'm not sure what I'm going to use this tag for, a birthday or whatever. No, let me pull this out. This one, I want it on the gray one. I want to mix the colors, okay? And then this one, I'm going to use the gray on it. The gray, it's gray granite. And here we go. See how all it flow together? Then for the ribbon for this one here, I use, it's the gray granite, that is what, the shimmer? Yeah, the shimmer ribbon, gray granite. I just cut a piece, fold it in two, and then attach it from the front to the back and slide it in. So now it's the same thing for the cards or the gift tag. You just put your ribbon on it because like I said, this here fit perfectly on a card. See, like the one we did, instead of just the everyday label, they can put that here. See how lovely it's going to be with the circle? It's perfect. Okay, so now you know how to do all the tags. See, we're rolling on. We're rolling. Now, for the nuggets and the little chocolate. So, okay, so my best way, let me share my experience here. I thought I wanted to cover everything. After it was done, I didn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this. I like this much better. It looked like it's a wrapper around a chocolate. Okay, so if you want to wrap it all, then you're gonna tuck this, use the same size, put it up and down instead. See, boom, boom. But now the way that I like it, I like to put it this way, the front and bottom down. I don't score that because it seems if I score, Lisa, it's live there. I'm always going to remember we were working with chocolate and her hands are so hot, and it would really deshape or unshape the chocolate. So her paper every time we score was not right. So and then sometimes the way it's been sit in a bag or whatever. So I just cut my strip. And this one, it's what it is, 2 inch by 4 3/4, the same thing what you use for your card. And I just just fold one piece there, maybe about the center. Put a piece, right there, and then this one here, I put it there. I'm not putting it on the chocolate, so maybe they can just slide it and reuse the wrapper. Put it that way. And then I go tight. Make sure it's straight on each side, and boom. That is it. How simple that was, right? And the raspberry one, I think it looked awesome with the peony with the pink in it. So that's how I done these chocolate. Now for the nuggets, I cut piece of, I want to say it's 1 inch. It's 1 1/8. 1 1/8 by 3. 1 1/8. Yeah, 1 1/8. So this is the same thing. I didn't, what am I looking for? I am not scoring them. This one, I don't care if it go on the chocolate. So I put glue on this part, glue on that part. Go at the top, just hold it straight, and in the back, just roll it tight on one. Just try to have this part straight here. Then pull this tight, and then wrap it, and voila. How stinking cute that is. And this, you can do that with so many occasion. It's a big occasion coming up very soon after the holidays. I bet you can guess what it is. Can you guys guess the most holiday that you give chocolate? Who can guess that? Let's play a guessing game here. I'm gonna see if somebody get it right. And here. Et voila. What is the big holiday that's coming up? Kind of a big, because that's the holiday that stores sell most cards. Okay, so that's about the chocolate. Now, I'm going to bring the mini paper cutter, mini cutting emboss machine here. And I thought, like I said, after one thing and another, I went on Valentine's. You got it. Valentine's is the holiday that they send most flowers, chocolate, and cards. So those box of chocolate would be awesome for Valentine's. Just change the paper to Valentine's. It would be good for your loved one, your kids, your grandkids, people you work with, and so on. So even if this, I get some holiday stuff in it, I designed this that it can be used year round, year round, year round, okay? So with Christmas or many holidays, we give gift cards. So like I said, I cranked this class a notch a little bit, and I'm going to share how to do a simple pop-up card. See, boom, boom. So let's get to this. I'm going to bring the die cut because I got tidbits for that. And that's the only thing that I didn't cut because I wanted to share with you what you need to do that points it here and have it all done at once pretty much. So so you're going to use plate 1, plate 2, 1 clear, that's a number 3. Now I'm using exactly half a sheet, so it's 5.5 by 4.25. No. 5.5 by 8.5. Now in the dies, I'm using all just the, not just, those one, this with this. So I'm going to cut and emboss all at once. Okay? And now this one, let's make sure I got it right there. Okay, so now I'm going to move that there. And I'm going to use Post-it note to keep them in place, okay? So you're going to make it all on one sheet. So you just have to roll this puppy once, okay? So you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. We're going to put it all at once. I thought that, wait a minute. Here we go. And one thing that it's super, I cannot say that enough, super important, that you do not overlay them. So it's very important that you're going to pay attention the way that you're going to roll this, because if you overlay those two dies, you can damage them, even break them, because of the pressure of the machine and the dies. And then I got these two. You need 2 of these one, okay? Those one don't overlay. So you see I get plenty of space there. So that's what you need for the top of the card that I did. Now the sun is going down or something. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a storm. And so what you want to do, that if, because I don't have the magnetic platform, that it's unavailable at this time, that problem. And if you purchase a magnetic platform that go with the new machine, you're going to get a credit. They are in processing that right now. So by the, I'm going to say maybe mid-December. They were shooting for November, the end of November. And it take a little bit longer time to pull all the name that purchased that. So you're going to get a credit if you purchase it. They were curling too much, curving. Mine, to be honest, I didn't have a problem with mine, but I didn't use it like maybe as much yet. So I'm just adding Post-it note, just because I want to make sure this will not get overlayered together. That one is good, because if they get overlayered, you can break them. Where's my other clear plate now? Hello? What the heck happened? Here it is. So now, oh, see, I'm off the grid there. You want to make sure you're not off the grid, because that would really cut the die. Put the other one at the top. I go from in and then bring it down. I keep my hand here together, see my hand, till it engage. Oh, Do you see what I see? Let me move a little bit lower here. Here we go. You really don't want that to touch any together. And then I'm going to engage this. After it's engaged, you can let it go. Et voila. So now that is it, what I'm going to do with this here. This one got static. Okay, let me move this. And then we're going to build our card here. See? Very, very simple, but very, very elegant. Let me remove this. Okay, we got one. Okay, where's my, I might as well put that in my case so I don't lose them. Sorry, I got a little froggy in my throat. That's normal in the morning with me, though, to be honest. Okay, let me remove all this so I don't lose anything, okay? And those Post-it notes can be reused, absolutely. Or if you get a magnet plate, that should hold them in place, and so on. Oh, I see people are inviting their friends. Thank you so much. Oh, talking about YouTube and that, you know, YouTube don't send a notification for regular video anymore, but they do send notification for live. So make sure you subscribe. Right below you get the subscribe, and you hit the little bell, because I go live once a week about at lunchtime now. So even if you're at work or whatever, then you would get a notification and you would know, oh, Frenchie did something live. I can go and watch it. And I still have some scrap on here I can use, but it was all spread very lovely. Now what I done though, I sponge a quick sponge with crumb cake. So when I mean a quick sponge, I use, and see, oh, okay, not that, here, just, and then I did that on all the petals, including, I get a little something here, including the leaves. And why I done that is just give more depth, okay? So we're going to do that quick. And the hostess code, it's above this video. I think you can see it there. That's the hostess code you want to use. With an order of $40 before tax and shipping, you're gonna get the PDF for this. And usually I would take dauber. It seemed to go quicker. I don't know why I didn't grab my dauber this morning, but yeah, I would take my dauber. Seemed to go quicker. This sponge here had a better day. And then here we go. So just to add a little bit, even more at the tip. I'm not taking my time, but I would put darker at the tip there to bring more depth to the flower. Yeah, press and seal. I got a video on that, Diana, the press and seal. I like it when it's very detailed, like the blossom card. You can use all the bits and pieces. You can use the press and seal. Yes, that do work. Okay, now I use my bone folder. Talking about bone folder, I'm going to have two prizes here. Ollie, if you can send me a winner now. How can you win? It's when you leave a comment, you get enter in winning. And for live YouTube, you have to be logged in with your Google account. A lot of people don't even know that they're logged in with Google. But that if you can leave a comment, that means you're logged in with your Google. So here is, I love these. So this is to put in the back of your phone. It fits on most phone, and you get a stand. So I know many of you watch me on a phone, so you can put it that it stand, and also you can put your finger in it. So it works lovely, and you get place in the back. See, to some people say I would not put a credit card there in case you lose it. I know I do. If I lose it, it's going to be my mistake. And business card, I get some note there on these, but yeah, it's time to change this one. So that's how it worked. And our winner is Diana Knapp. Knapp. Diana, you're going to have to email me at or go on my blog at frenchiestamps.com, and above it say contact me. It's a place to email me right there, and you send me your address, and I'm going to mail you a bone folder with the phone stand there. Okay, that I got 2 sets of this for today's live. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to keep on rolling. So you see, we cut everything at once. Very simple. And then the leaf, though, I went a bit fold in 2 more. And fold here. Just a little bit. And even these little petal here, I curl this. And this, we get 2 die of that. So 1 roll, 1 in the machine, it's perfect. Yep, floating card, that's what it is. The floating card, that's what I did with the butterfly, with the saran wrap. I got a few with the press and seal. Now, this little one here, it's part of this die. You see it get kind of little impressed circle in it. Look what I done with that. I think that was the perfect. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm out. No, I know I'm not out. It's just where I put them. 1 second. It is the champagne one that I want. Oh, here they are. They would have bite. If they would have been a bear, they would have bite me, okay? So I'm using the champagne little one. And this, I think it's the perfect for like vintage or whatever. I think this, it's the perfect combination. It's awesome. So I put one of the little rhinestone, the champagne one, in every of those little indents there. I use my pick tool. Just push it and bring it where you want it. Put your finger on. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. It is done. So that's how I done the center of my flower. See, oops, I have to put it there. Put my finger. How simple this was. I love this. Awesome, Diana, you're excited. Let me bring that closer. Can you see? Is that cool? So now I got a piece of early espresso and then the designer series paper here. We're going to put that together like this. And it's the same way with the peony, just different flower and different designer series paper. Now, you can put dimensional. I don't put dimensional in between any of this, No, this one I didn't put any dimensional. Sometimes you have to be careful with dimensional so you don't overpower it, that it's too thick to mail, okay? This is quite a bit of layer. So I'm using about 2 glue dots here. And I'm going to put that right here, a little bit more to the left, okay? To the left, to the left. Now we're going to overlap it, crisscross petal. I don't know if that's right. Here we go. So now I go inside each petal, and that's what we're going to keep on doing with all of them. Here we go. So you see everyone. Now I'm going to put the 2 little one together, and then I'm going to go here. I find that easier. So crisscross the petal here. Here we go. And then, so don't forget to add some glue dots to your order, right? Here we go. And then again, I'm a glue dot queen. Absolutely, I'm a glue dot queen. Now, this I like to overlap, so the big one under the little one at the top. And I could add a little bit more brown to this one here. Here we go. And so I'm going to take the little one in the back, put that here. Oops. I don't know what happened to this roll of glue dot. I lost the center, and oh my gosh, I think I'm going to glue dot everything till I'm done with this, because I just need my ribbon around and so on. And now, oops, this one here, I really don't like this petal. It went too down. I'm going to curl that with my fingers. One of the best tools we have, most of us do. Going to slide this under. Now, I already pre-cut that. It's all part of it. So that here, let me, I'm going to put a glue dot in this. Oh, let's remove this here. Don't need that. Going to put a glue dot more at the bottom. I'm not worrying if it passed there, because it's going to go under. And I'm going to slide that right there. And voila. It's that simple. And that is the same way that I did the one for the box, okay? The same one. Okay, that little center from, I see the comment there, the little center from, where is my die set? Ding dong, here it is. This here is that little center here. This is, you get 2. So you can have a layer, like put a brown in the back and yellow at the top, can be like this. Or you can have it this way. So you see it's kind of indent. So that means I just used the full one. I didn't use the one with the holes, okay? I used the full one, and then give a little indent to put your rhinestone almost in it. The embellishment, it's from the Peony set. That is the one that I use on the pink on the tags. That was this one, but on the Poinsettia, that's the rhinestone champagne. The rhinestone champagne, there are on page 157, right? Wait a minute. No. There are on page 156, number 5, champagne rhinestone. Okay. Copper, and all the colors, you know what, all the color, everything that I use, it's all in the PDF, all of it. And I get a good selection on my blog too. You can visit my blog today. Below I get most of the supplies there. Okay, so now that we got that done, now for our card here, we're gonna this measure 10. Yeah, 10, and you're gonna score at 4 1/4, 5, 5 3/4. So it is 10 by 5 1/2. And again, it is score at 4 1/4, 5, 5 3/4. All measurements are on my PDF, all of it. Okay, so I just fold this in two like this, and then we're gonna use the bone folder here. I know I had one, we use it. Here we go. And I'm gonna reinforce this, and reinforce this, and reinforce this. And a gift card, it's a little bit longer than the punch. So we're using the classic label. It's just classic label. And then you can mark the center if you want. But what I do, I go right here, right, oops. Right to the edge there, and right in the center. So you see the point, it's in the center, and I just get a little over, well, you know what, I think I get 1 inch. Yeah, let's measure 1 inch. So then it's going to be all equal. It's not rare I measure, but let's measure 1 inch. So we're going to mark 1 inch here, and here we're going to put that at 4.5. So then I get 1 inch at each side. So you're going to bring your point to your mark there, and bring that right in the center. Snip. Go all the way to your 1 inch. They're going to overlap. That's okay. Try to have that align equally there. And snip. Voila. That's your opening for your gift card. Now, you want to have glue over here and one little tiny. Did I say one little tiny so your thing won't fall out? So I'm going to use Tombow for this, and I'm going to put glue right here. Okay, every time that I go live, I think I'm out of Tombow. Here we go. Put your glue there, put your glue here, and here I just go right at the edge. I mean, barely, okay? You barely want to have some, because the card needs to slide, but you don't want it to slide through. Now we're going to flip this back. Okay. Now this here, it's for the card, the gift card. I got, see here you get the front, but I didn't like the back. I didn't like to see this here. I thought it was not so nice. So I got, and now I cannot remember where I got a little something for you. It's one of the stamp set, maybe banner of the year, or it's going to be in the PDF, okay? Absolutely. So we're going to stamp the corner there, and I'm going to use Old Olive. And maybe my card, it's a different color. It's all in the PDF. I'm going to stamp this once, lift it up, and not re-ink, and go again. Boom. And that's the same thing that I did with the brown and all the other color, okay? All the same. Now I'm trying to think a little something for you. It's bugging me. Got it. It's wrapped in Christmas. See? Wrap in Christmas. That it's a little something for you. So we're going to stamp that with soft suede. I'm going to take this, put that right here. Boom. Ooh, that I just ring my thing, and wow, That's okay. It's all good. Gonna put that there. Now we want to round those corner for that. Where's my round the corner? Where are you? Where? Oh, there. So the rounded corner, my best advice is leave it flat. Flat, completely flat, and then you push it down. All of them, you have to make sure you are flat. Punch, flat, so you want to hit the 45 degrees there. Go. I think the problem, a lot of people don't look, they hit one side. You want to make sure you hit the 45 degrees and punch. Voila. Very simple when you hit the 45 degrees. And I would take a dauber. Absolutely, a dauber would go better than the sponge. And sponge around. Here we go. So that is, and then you can even write something else on this, whatever, you know. Oh, while we get the envelope, the cards, I think I stamp, yeah, I stamp inside. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp our flower with the soft suede again. This time, this one it's in the green, this one it's in the brown, so you can see both of them. Stamp one, lift up, and stamp again. Et voila. I love brown. I love vintage. So maybe you want to use different color. Maybe you want to use, because that my box are very more vintage than the classic or so on. Then we're going to use the Merry Christmas that I got someplace on my table. I see it. You guys should see my whole area to try to fit it all. It is crazy. And I stamped that with, I think it was mossy meadow. Now I'm using old olive. And I'm going to stamp my Merry Christmas right here. Voila. And now we're ready to put our gift card. Don't worry, all those gift cards are been expired, done, so on. So I like to have the gift card facing to the left and this facing to the right. See, perfect fit. And then just spread this apart here. So now you see why you just needed a tiny little bit of glue. Because if not, yeah, this would fall through whatever and it stand perfectly good. Now this, we're going to put the glue in the back of this and put that at the top. So these flowers that I just shared, it's the same one on the gift card than I did on the box. And same layers, same everything, okay? The foil paper, everything, it's the same. The box, though, the only difference on the box, because the box won't go in an envelope, you see, I use dimensional between all layers. So that's why this flower look a lot bigger. It's because I use all dimensional on the box. All of it. Okay, so now we get this done. And then this is going to get slide back here. Here we go. So now you know how to do the gift card. For this one here, that's the box we're going to do because I get all the Christmas box done, right? And so let me share how to, Okay, 1 second. I need to make myself some space here, okay? I'm sure you guys don't mind because I got a fiasco here. Yeah, it's a way old reward cards, way old. Okay, so before we get started with the box, I want to share what I done for the prize peony. So I cut all those pieces here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got The small, next, bigger, bigger, and two of those leaves, they are different. And then the center in the brush metallic there. Now I'm using, I need my scrappy, my inky rag here. Okay, I need to move that. I really don't want to get this a mess. Here we go. And the reason why I want to do that now, because this is going to need to dry. That was the first thing I wanted to do with this class, and I started completely different than I was expecting. Okay, I got medium brush here. What I'm going to do is spritz some water on this. Well, I'm going to use blushing, not blushing, I'm sorry, petal pink. And olive or mossy. I'm going to use mossy because I think that's what I use on the other one. Okay. Now I'm going to spritz some water. And I'm going to do the flower first because it's lighter, right? So, oh, not that. And the reason why I like to spritz water like that, it's go faster. I'm going to use the medium brush. That's the Aqua Painter. Make sure I get water there. And then I just go where the lines are, see? And I want to keep some white, but I'm going to go around. And it's not really color. I'm just adding, oh, more water here. And I can brush it down a bit. And that I'm not worried about that. It's a petal that got a little bit more sun, or it's about to, you know what. And the bottom one here, this top one, we're going to see the bottom one, but the other one we will not. So I'm just going to add a little bit at the bottom, and let's do his job. Then I'm going to go here. Make sure you get water on this. And then I'm going to go here. So really it's just brush and let it do its job, okay? It's nothing, and the smaller, how it goes smaller, then I add a little bit darker. So my center is going to be a little bit darker. That's it. Now I'm going to clean the brush. I just squeeze water on my inky rag. So that's why my inky rag, it's really an inky rag. And then we're going to do, this I'm going to put quite a bit though for, I want a darker leaf. So I'm going to make sure that it's plenty wet. The reason why I like to wet it first, it blends the color better, okay? So here I just going to squeeze my water there. And I'm going to let it dry, do its job. That's it. Now let me squeeze this. You want to make sure that your brush is completely clean before you put it away, okay? Here we go. So now you see why I really, oops, wrong cover. I really do have inky rags in my area here. Love my inky rag. So now let's move that aside so it's going to dry. Oops. And let me take a baby wipe to wipe the clear block. This week I was live, I don't know, YouTube, Facebook. No, it was Facebook last night, Thursday night. And I get those little circle thing from the dollar store. I didn't reach it this morning, so I'm just using a block. So a lot of the stuff you already got on hand that you can do. Okay, now this one here, the white one, I don't plan to cover them, okay? I just plan to put my layers on it and not sponging them. I don't even know. So it would be something like this, you see? But I'm going to share with you how I sponge them. do you guys want to see a new product that's gonna start on January 5th? Ta-da! We're gonna have our lovely makeup brush, I call it. It's called blended brush. So if you are challenged with sponge, maybe this is gonna do the trick. So what hey, I was doing good and now my stuff really disappeared. And so you can use sponge or you can drag your ink pad on it, whatever you prefer. But this year I like to use it on the side. I got a good video coming up with that. You want to see that's all using all scenery, very simple scenery. So that's going to be my basic video using those brush. That's coming up, whatever, after January. So I take this, go around softly. I like to start really, I like to use a clear, what come in the back of our designer series paper, or you can use a scrap. But I like to use that because you can drag the ink on it and see, bring it on. And bring it on. And don't worry, that don't look the same color, but when it's wet and when it dry, it's completely different. So I just tap and keep on dragging my ink that it's on this in instead of a scrappy paper. That's the way that I like to do it. It is no right and wrong, okay? Absolutely, it's no right and wrong. Now this is the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and do and don't worry if you get some blah like this, because I forget to start on my scrappy paper. Always start on your scrappy paper, because when it's all done, it's all going to marbleize very lovely together. Trust me on that one. Never judge the book by its cover. So when it's done, it's going to be good. Now this though, when I'm done, I like to take my inky rag and wipe that. Or you can go on a scrap paper if you prefer. Start on the scrap paper. It's just a scrap paper. You cannot drag back the ink, okay? And then when I'm done, I'm not washing my brush, okay? I am not washing my brush. I just wipe it here, call it good. And I can use another color, absolutely. So now, I don't know what I was thinking this morning. Really, it's gray granite. And I grab my basic gray. But really, this color was gray granite. I'm going to finish with basic gray because that's what I started. But really, it's gray granite that you should use. I'm just adding the flower randomly. I'm not worried about the bottom after all, you know. So I'm just adding the flower randomly. Here we go. And here, this is the top. So really, the top, I don't have to do nothing because we're going to have our layer on top of that. So we're going to cover that. And I'm going to share out to do, oh, I got some inky fingers here. I'm going to share, while this dry, we're going to do our insert. It's funny, this class turned out to be, I'm starting the other way around. So funny. So I'm going to fold this, fold this. It's going to crackle, it's normal. And this is glazed there, so you can wipe if you get ink there. So you want sponge on not the glazed side, okay? Fold. Okay, now I think, oh, don't forget those tabs. Very important that you do your tabs. Bring those two in. Wrap this around and push it in those little holes. See, dump that. Bring this around those two little tabs. Push it in those little holes. It's going to push that right out. Your box, it's done. Now, oops, I didn't reinforce this one. Very important that you reinforce all those core there, those lines. Now, we're going to do our insert. That's where the magic happens. Let me bring mine. Okay, so oh, I almost sit on the floor. Okay, let me have a drink of water here. Okay. Okay, now you're gonna need, this is for all the one that I did, okay? This is the main base. You're gonna need that for the chocolate, for the nuggets, the chocolate lover, the tag and everything. This is your main base. 5.5 by 5.5. Score at 2 inch. Score at 3 inch. Score at 4 inch. Now you're going to take this, fold up, fold down, fold up. Okay, we're going to attach that in a second, but that is your main base for every box. Now, for the nuggets, if you want the strip of nuggets, this is 11-inch long, and you're going to score you're going to score at 1 3/8. 1, 2, 3. 2 3/8. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3 3/8. 4 3/4. 5 3/4. 6 3/4. 8 1/8. And 9 1/4. And then 10 1/4. Okay, so that is for your chocolate. Flat, that's going to stay flat. And then, okay, first one it's flat, up, flat. Then stay flat, up, up. Stay flat, up, up. Like this. Okay, let me repeat this again, okay? So, you're gonna, the first line here gonna stay flat, and these gonna go up. That's gonna stay flat, this gonna go up. Flat, this gonna go up. So you're gonna have a 3 divider like this. Okay? I could have used a 12-inch paper, then I could have added the same measurement at each hand. Every time it seems I use a 12, I get people that say, I don't have the 12-inch paper in every color. So I decide that we're going to have a shorter side, but nothing going to really show because it's going to be tone on tone. So that is the reason why that you get one side that it's longer and one side that it's shorter, because I didn't use a 12 by 12 piece of paper to try to save you to use your regular paper. Okay, so that is the divider for the chocolate, for the 12 nuggets. 12 nuggets, okay? 12 nuggets. Now we're going to do for the emergency tab label. So you can have the tab on one side and chocolate on the other side. Absolutely, you can do that. Where's that box? It's someplace here. I think I had it. Yeah, here, see, I got chocolate and tab, but this I don't have a divider in between because you can put this one here that we're going to do, you can have the tag on each side or tag in 2 rows of nuggets. I don't have a divider in between that one because it's designed for the emergency card kit, but I figure, that fit plenty of labels. I can put 6 chocolate there. So it's the same divider if you want all tags or tags and chocolate, okay? So this one here measure 7.5, and then we're gonna score at 2 3/4, 3 3/4. Oops. Let me see what I do when I do this here. I'm gonna reverse this. Here we go. Don't want to fool myself there. Okay, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4 3/4. This is for the emergency tag, okay? Or you can use it tags and nuggets on that side. Now, we got one more. Do we have one more? Oh, the square chocolate. The square chocolate, it measures 4 inch and it's scored at 1, 2, and 3. This is for the square chocolate. 1, 2, and 3. Again, all measurement are on the PDF. All of it. Okay? Let me remove this. And then we're going to assemble our box. So the fat part, so you see you get a short part and you get a fat part. The short part in the front, the longer part at the top. First, we want to, you can use Tombow, you can use, I like to use Tombow here. Whatever you want to use in the glue. It's no right and wrong. Just make sure to really secure that lovely. And then I'm going to put glue in the back of this. So this one here, this piece that we're doing, doesn't matter which box you're doing, all chocolate, tag, whatever, this is, you need this one, okay? Et voila. Okay, now let me refresh a few things first. So for the tag, so if you want the tag's going to be at the top there, or you can do the chocolate, then you're going to take this one, add it right here, and let me get my spare chocolate here. Again, though, you want to, in between this, all of that need to be secure. So this part here, that would be for your those big chocolate. It would get glue at the bottom, and you see you would fit 3 and 3 on each side, okay? And then now you can put the small divider that I put where now? Here is the small divider. This one here, that one gonna go right in the center. Oops. I think I did a little bit too long on that one. I sure did. So did I mix the two? Oh, I missed the two. See, this one was going there. I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I do? So this one come here. I'm sorry. So that's the skinnier one. Come here. That it's the tag. So you see it fit perfectly the tag. And this one here, that it's longer, gonna go right in the center, and you're gonna fit 3 and 3 on each side. So that is that's the way I built this one for the emergency card kit. I had those square chocolate and that. Or you can remove the square chocolate, just remove this divider, and then add your tag there. Okay? Now, the one that I didn't show you how it goes, I can still have those square there. I think that's going to be the most popular one. It's for the chocolate lover. Remove this tab, and then we're going to glue all this here. So just in the peak, the one that we went up, that's going to get together. I'm going to squeeze that there. This don't seem right. I think I score at the wrong place, but it's still going to work, but I did score at the wrong place. Here we go. That's going to go here. I would glue that, and then that's where your nugget's going to go. So all your nuggets go sideways, and you fit 3 on each row. Here we go. And then I would keep on adding, so you would have all your chocolate. So now we went through all those dividers. So you can, like I said, mix and match, chocolate, tag, and so on. You just have to decide which divider that you want to put in your box. Now let's finish the outside of this box. So they just close very simple. Yep. Here we go. Okay, that is closed. Let me remove this one. And I got my paper someplace. Let's go with that. Let me, here it is. I don't know why it's all the way there, but that's where it is. So I got, so for this one, like I said, it's the peony, and this one was the poinsettia. So you can do it on white, or you can cover it, whatever you want. I think this one would look very lovely on regular, or on just the white also. Whatever you feel that it's work for you. Now we're going to put that here. Now I like to use Tombow because it's just a little border here. So I'm going to use the Tombow in the back of this. And Ollie, if you want to pick another winner, I'm about to wrap this up. Put that at the top. Here we go. Now, the peony, I do have a video on that, how to assemble it. Very simple. We're going to do that right now, though. But I got a video just on that. You're going to start with your big flower. Okay, let's put that in a row so we're not getting stuck in the wrong place here. So the big one, then this one. Oh, no, 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 no. Small one. Small one, go inside this one. And never mind your top, okay? Look at the bottom. And we're going to use Tombow. And if you notice, the shape of the bottom of every die, you get the same shape. So that's what you align. Never mind the rest. You just align the bottom. So now I'm taking this one. Oh, did I skip I skipped one. That's okay. We can bring it in. Here we go. And then we're going to put glue here. And bring this down. See, all are shaped the same. You don't even have to think it's that straight. It's not. You just follow the design at the bottom. I don't know who was the designer of this die at Stampin'Up, But man, did she or he did an awesome job. Now you take this one, slide it in. You all nest them together. And then, oh, let me pull this up a little bit there. And then we're going to put the glue here and put that in. Push that. All match. All of them match at the bottom. All of it. How wicked is that? Did you see how it dry? It perfectly fine how it dry. You can curl this if you want. You can give a little bit more depth for the one on the box. So after it was all done, you can go in between or you can curve it before. I like, for some reason, this one I like to curve after. I think it's because it all matched so perfectly together. And then I just pull in a bit, okay? Now, for the center, I know I just move it. Dang it. Okay, it's going to show back up maybe. Oh, here it is. For the center, I like to go not in the first one, but the second one here. To add that just there. Here we go. You can do a glue dot. Okay. And now we're going to put that with glue dots. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to use a glue dot in the back of this. Put that right here. And then another one with this. Now I'm going to bring the gem, those little gem that it's part of that suite with the prize peony. And what did I do with, I got the cap. Does it count if I get the cap? Here it is. And I'm going to use some of the blush here. And you know what? Maybe? No. Nope. Less is more. That's it. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I felt it coming. Woo! So, I hope you enjoy this class. Like I said, it's a lot in a class, but all the measurements are all on my PDF. All of it. All of it. So, you got the chocolate box, you got the whatever, the tag and chocolate. You got for the emergency card. Oh, where the emergency card went. Right here for the emergency card. So you got lots and lots of a sample in here. So I hope that's going to help you with the last minute maybe Christmas shopping. And don't forget also we got the gift card, pop-up gift card. So lots of it. So let's see who's the last winner is. Beverly, Maine. So both Beverly and Diana, make sure you go to my blog and send me your address. Let me put the face there. And woo, the sun is back in, so it make it very bright at my hand. Here we go. That's a little bit better there. I still have some of the sun coming in. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, don't forget with the $40 and the OS code, now I'm going to have to flip that back. It's 63Y7UXA4. So that's going to be with $40 order. You're going to get the PDF with all the pictures, all the measurement to do what I did. I'm looking here. For Valentine's, absolutely. I think it would be an awesome project for Valentine's. You bet. So I hope you're having a lovely rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and make sure you subscribe right below and click that little bell so when I go live, you get that notification. Other than that, visit my blog at Frenchie Stamps. I don't know where my thing went. frenchiestamps.com, and I post every day exception Thursday and Sunday. That Sunday I say it's a day off, and Thursday I send a newsletter. But make sure you check my blog. I get a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday also. So lots that I share. Thank you and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye for now. Oh, the other one.